Good morning to everybody. And today I'll be talking about the presidency in Bangladesh. Everybody come to know that there is only one nomination submitted by two persons. One is Mr. Obaidul Kadir, the secretary of the ruling party, Bangladesh Awami League, and another nomination is submitted by Mr. Dr. Hassan Mahmood, who is also a member of parliament of ruling Bangladesh Awami League. And as per the information provided by Bangladesh Election Commission, he is the only person with whom the nomination have been filed or submitted to the commission. So if one of his nomination is selected, means he will be the next president of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, and he will be the first man who will be leading the country to a different direction with his personality and with his knowledge and experience, and also with his guidance, because he will be the supreme commander of the armed forces, i.e. Bangladesh Army, Navy and Air Forces. So as we follow the incidents and news, presidential position is a bit titular position in Bangladesh, like India and other parliamentary democracy, and also there are some other constitutional monarchies where the kings and queens also play the same role of the president of the parliamentary democracies. But I think there should be a power shift to make sure that democracy is working the way people intend to see it. Because in Bangladesh, democracy is now not under any microscope. Means people has very limited opportunity to check that our democracy is working or not. This check and balance is very important, and to make this check and balance happen and to see that our democracy is working, our democracy is inclusive, our democracy is participatory, our democracy allows people to listen to the others, to the people of other isle, and to allow people to speak, and to make sure that people are getting their rights back. Because every country has their own background of independence, and I think I respect the background of independence of each country, but the background of the independence of Bangladesh is different from the other countries in many sense. Like, we are the only nation who fought against so many forces throughout the history, and specifically in 1971 we have gone through an atrocious liberation war, and this war is not like the other wars. It's a war of people. It's a war led by people. It's a war organized by people. It's a war participated by people. It's a war sacrificed by people. It's not a war of the military forces. It's a war owned solely by the people of Bangladesh. That's why it's a very different war, where formal armed forces didn't fight against an occupying country. People from all walks of life, every single people in this country who supported the liberation, the independence of the country, they fought against Pakistani occupation forces. So we have a specific background, and that background is based on some specific ideologies. The ideology of liberation, the ideology of Bengali nationalism, the ideology of Bangla language movement, the ideology of socialism, the ideology of communal non-communalism means reduction of communalism and stopping eradicating communal violences. The ideology of harmony, social harmony, the ideology of social justice. As we had convinced ideologies to fight a fight, and as eventually we won the fight, it makes the people of this country convinced that we deserve more. And it can be delivered through an inclusive democracy, an accountable democracy, a democracy where power is balanced between the, the constitutional head of the country, the presidential office, and the parliament means the prime ministerial office. And also, this historical liberation war and historical background of the liberation of the independence gives us inspiration to check that the power between the, the government and the judiciary is well balanced, and the division of power is accountable, and also it's visible that accountability and transparency is maintained. And that's why I think we need to think and rethink, we need to talk to people about the present structure of presidency, and the terms of references of presidency should be checked and balanced. It is an urgent call. Why? Because we have already celebrated the golden jubilee of the country, the independence. But still now I think we have many things to work on again. And we have to acknowledge that the democracy needs to be more transparent, more accountable, and more door-reaching, means reaching the people who need the fruits of democracy on time, on demand, and on place. But the power shift is important. If the power shift is not happening, policy framing and policy implementation will be tough. If the power shifting is possible, if we can make it happen, then policy change will happen and policy implementation will happen, because most of the power is in the hand of the parliament and the ruling party. Whatever the ruling party is, be it Awami League, be it Bangladesh Nationalist Party, BNP, be it Jatiyo Party, be it an alliance. But we need to check the balance, and also I think we really should realize the importance, the urgency of the power shift, because one of the statements by the ruling party's secretary is very important to note, and that is the president of the ruling party will decide who will be the president, who will get the nominations. I think this is a very important thing to rethink about, because one person will take decisions. It's not good in a democracy. It's really not a good news in democracy. In a democracy, everybody should have the power to exercise. And it's also not good that everybody takes decision that, okay, we will not exercise our power. We are delivering our power to one person, and she or he will exercise it. The delegation of own power means it's a symptom, a symbol of some kind of democratic autocracy, and this autocratic mindset will lead us to some kind of delusion, and this delusion is not good in a democratic environment, and it cannot ensure that democracy is institutionalized the way it should happen, the way we aspired to see it, the way we sacrificed our lives during the liberation war to see it. So this power delegation is a bad symptom, means that people are being made that they will deliver their power to one person. So it can be explained also in this way. So if we take notes from this discussion, the only one thing I could summarize, that we need to recalculate the power and its distribution among the parliamentary board, among the parliament, among the parliamentary leader, and between the parliament, the ruling government, and the office of the president. So thank you very much. I hope your comments will allow all of us to make sure that we are participating in the democracy of the country. Thank you.